Hey everyone, sorry about that. A little wait there, a little bit of lag. But however, this particular video is going to be actually one of my favorites, and this one is about strength. Um, think of like the tarot card Strength Arcana, and the reason being is that when you think about that particular arcana, and when you have it in your deck, that's a very powerful card. Hence the name, strength. But besides that, you gotta be strong in the things that you go through in your life. Either you have problems with your family, they may be of a different belief system as you, and you're probably just like myself. You're into something that's a bit more alternative than the mainstream religion, and you're just into the occult. You could be something as open and loving as either Buddhism or even the law of attraction. That to me is very loving. And you have even people that I notice, like as they do the law of attraction, they get their crystals and things of that nature. They go vegan and things like that. And I'm not just saying um this for my own benefit. I'm saying this because um to do something that other people do not like and they don't understand is not, it's not favorable. It doesn't matter what path you take. I even hear stories of people, again, I'm going back to the law of attraction. It takes a lot of strength to even believe in something like that, because once you get out of the matrix, it's no different than what Satan has taught me. Working a 9 to 5 job and knowing that you are worth so much more. I mean, in New Age is called your higher self, and I do believe in that as well. And if you're the individual that's not strong enough to basically pull through all that opposition, it's just one of those things where it's like it's almost self defeatist. You know what I mean? And it's not good because you are now awoken. You're aware of how things are in this world, and people just want to bring you down due to their own thinking, their own mindset, what has happened in their particular lives, and it didn't work out for them. And here you are, you found something that worked out for you quite well. And especially if you were to think about those again with the law of attraction, they want to manifest the abundance and all this other stuff. And people look at them, talk about all that woo, and like, what is this person talking about? They just can't bring thoughts into reality, which we will discuss in a different video. But the person that's actually into that alternate spirituality, that kind of deal, they're not doing anything wrong. But you could only put yourself in their shoes and go, how does it feel if that was you? Something or someone other than yourself, higher than yourself, came to you and offered you a way out of this matrix. You are a lot more than the sum of what you think you are or what other people think you are. You know, you may not have the same wits as your employer, as a person down the street that's just looks incredibly good looking. They just have everything. But you know what? It takes a lot of heart. It takes a lot of strength to pull through it all. It really, really does. I mean, look at myself. I'm in a niche, just belief system. This is, I believe in Satan being my Patreon. And a lot of people will be very afraid of that. It's not easy to be different. It's not easy at all. It takes strength, that inner strength. And I find that to be so important because that was one of the greatest lessons that Satan has taught me besides patience, which I put in my playlist of spiritual lessons. And that this is like, I'm not numbering them in a sense of what is more important or what came first or not. I'm just arbitrarily saying like this is number two, but not that this is the second one that I've learned from Satan personally. But however, strength was very important, because I'm a very skeptical person, and I'm very pragmatic in my approach to everything. Hell, sometimes people think that I'm being very atheist like, because when they want to put their beliefs on me, about the right hand path religions, and I say what I have to say, and people just don't like it. I'm very, I'm out there, but however, I have my faults, and I have my insecurities, and it's not easy to broadcast that to the rest of the world, but I do it because I love you guys, and I know there's someone out there that feels the same way I do. I have my doubts. I have my doubts even about manifesting my manifestation. It's about prosperity. Do I believe Satan is going to do it? You damn right. I'm in a state of knowing, baby. I'm in a state of knowing. I know it's going to happen. It's coming my way. But, however, um, in the past, I had my, my moments where I just doubted. And mind you, again, pragmatic. Imagine being a skeptic and you're in the occult. It's like you question everything, not to be an asshole, but you question it because you want to be as correct as possible. You know, is it really a lucid dream? In a way where, let's say, the daemon is communicating with me, or is it a lucid dream because, you know, it's just a lucid dream on its own? Like, why must I connect my Patreon with this particular lucid dream? Don't everyone dream, and don't everyone have lucid dreams? And I tend to throw that out sometimes, and I have to, because you cannot be hurt by being correct. You know what I mean? It's like you want to be as correct as possible, like I said before, and sometimes it just hurts me to the core because it's self sabotage. If you're being too logical, then of course you're gonna go further and further away from the occult, because now you're not gonna believe that the manifestation is coming, and then that gets me into trouble, and then I myself, because of self-sabotage, I need to pull myself back out of that abyss, and I need to just dust myself off, and I have to just move forward. And many times Satan helped me to appreciate, and I love his his nature, because he never looked at me and go, "I told you so, why'd you do that?" or anything like that. He wasn't like that. He has his ways just like everyone else, but he never came to me and said, "You see, look what happened." He knows I'm very skeptical. He knows that it's not easy by waiting 4 to 5 years for something. It takes strength for that. You have those people. This is outside of the not really outside of the spirituality, but I'm going to a different area for the simple fact that it it substantiates our goal here within this particular lesson. And the reason being is that it takes a lot of strength to be someone who is of that community of being homosexual or a transsexual. Those individuals, people are just nasty when they are around, and they just make fun of them. And it's just one of those things where, again, my heart goes out to people like that, because how would you feel? Again, how would you feel if that was you? You know, these people most likely are born that way. That's how they feel inside. And you're acting that way towards them. It takes a lot of strength to go against all that discrimination just because you want to have sex with, someone else. It's how you have sex. Not so much who, but how you have sex. And that's the problem. And it's like, it just gets in the way. That's why strength is important. That's a very good example that I could think of, that strength is needed. So as you think about this particular lesson, do know that as you meditate on where strength is needed in your life and the occult, my dude, keep it strong, keep it 100%, keep your head up high, do not look down. you know, unless you have to, but do not look down. Keep your head up high in the sense where you're looking at your manifestation, you're looking at yourself, you know, you're visualizing yourself, you're visualizing your goal, and you're making sure that no matter what you're going through, even if it's at home, it's finances, it's love, and all these things are not working out for you and it's stressing you out. My heart goes out to you guys. Be strong, okay? And I mean that. All I can say that in closing, like I usually do, please, friends, help me out. Subscribe to my channel. Press the like button. It really does promote what we all believe in. And it just makes things a lot more enjoyable for myself and also for you guys, my spiritual family. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Peace. Bye, guys.